I told him from the beginning that I didn't intend on paying it. And I figured that one day this would happen. Like one day somebody was going to realize what he was doing in court.
A Polk County judge under investigation after state records show public defenders are not being appointed in his court. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Laura Monteverde.
Well, good evening. I'm Bob Clausen. KARK first brought you this last week. You can see the number of differentiations from the counties with similar population. New tonight, one woman tells our Mitch McCoy that she was denied a public defender and forced to represent herself at trial.
Her name is Kelly Young Franklin. She, to this day, believes she was wrongfully convicted. Tonight, the city attorney says he asked the judge to dismiss her case. But just like Young Franklin, that too was denied.
So I should have been able to qualify for a public defender.
Kelly Young Franklin is likely correct because of the governmental assistance she'd been receiving. But she says Polk County District Court Judge Don Bourne back in 2018 told her to get a job instead.
What he told me was that I was able-bodied and basically saying because I could work, I didn't need a public defender. But
Young Franklin tells me she did not have a job because she had been pursuing a master's degree. So what led up to all this? Young Franklin tells me Russellville police arrested her after calling 911 to report her stolen phone pinging inside a house. But she says the officers did not talk with her when they arrived and went up to the home.
I get out of the car and I began filming them. And I believe that this upset them because the next thing I know, the police officer is arresting me.
Her charges, obstruction of governmental operations and disorderly conduct. Charges even City Attorney Trey Smith confirmed to me Monday that, quote, I had decided to dismiss as a warning, talked to the officer who wrote the citation and got his approval to dismiss as a warning, and then made the motion when the case was called, and the judge denied the request.
When I found out I had to prepare for trial myself, I did. I gathered evidence. I got all the 911 calls. I did everything that I thought I should do. And then I wasn't able to present any of it whenever I got to court.
Working for You found several affidavits from people, some claiming to barely make minimum wage, another unemployed, all denied a public defender by Judge Don Bourne.
Point of order. Ms. Franklin.
In 2018, Young Franklin went to a Russellville City Council meeting to be heard.
These rights include the right to return, the right to a fair and impartial trial.
What was told by then Mayor Randy Horton.
We have no disciplinary jurisdiction over district court whatsoever. This is not the proper venue for your complaint.
She says Judge Bourne found her guilty of the charges and sentenced her to 48 hours in jail. Kelly, do you think you were wrongfully convicted because you did not have appropriate counsel?
Definitely.
Kelly Young Franklin plans to graduate in May with her master's. The law says a judge is supposed to consider financial obligations to the seriousness of the charges before appointing the public defender. The Arkansas Judicial Discipline and Disability Commission announced last week, following our investigation, it has launched its own investigation into Judge Bourne. Back to you.
Thank you. We did reach out to Judge Bourne for a comment, but we've not heard back. He did tell us last week 95% of people in his courtroom plead guilty, and he always tries to make the right decision about appointing the public defender. At KARK, we are here to work for you. If you have been denied a public defender, our Working For You hotline is ready for your call, 501-340-4448. You can also send us a message on our website, kark.com/workingforyou.